Season 13 of the NASCAR Pokemon Cup Series began here at Daytona International Speedway for the running of the Daytona 500. The number 9 car of Angel Navarro led on the pole, and on his outside was the 4 of Chris Washer. We're under the lights once again for the Great American Race, and I think it's the 4th season in a row we've had this under the lights. We have a new car set this season, the 1995 Cup mod. And it's interesting to see a couple drivers, familiar faces, and also we have some fresh new rookies this season as well. But another familiar face, Jasmine Acosta in the 22, gonna battle for the lead against the 9 of Angel Navarro, going side by side. Getting drafting help from the 77 of Kyle Singer. Drivers going 4 wide in the back. As you see in the middle of the pack, they're going 4 wide, and there they go. They rack out for the first caution of the race, happening on the very first lap. And Jasmine Acosta is going to lead now lap number 1 for season 13, as we're going to show you a replay of that first wreck. The 25 Benjamin Miles is in it, but he does make it out with a couple damage, but RJ Bishop gets a piece of it as well. There you see the 3 Luke Walker also getting involved in the wreckage as well, along with a couple other drivers involved as well. A lot of drivers involved in the first wreck already. But now we had pit stops underway on the second lap of the race. And you see the top 3 decided to pit, and Angel Navarro, the 9 machine, decided to stay out to take the lead. As you see, P.J. Williams, running in the number 10 machine, is now in second, and in third is the 7 of Isaiah Bernash. But here he comes, P.J. Williams, going on the bottom of the leaders, trying to get the drafting help he needs from the 7 machine of Isaiah Bernash. Williams has not competed in a couple seasons, and now he's back this season. So hoping to make an impact for himself. As you see, the 7 Isaiah Bernash trying to get the lead for himself now that he's got enough draft ahead of him to make it on his own. There you see the 27 of Mitchell Riggs going on the bottom. Riggs is a rookie this season. He's looking to make a big name for himself in the Pokemon Cup Series. As you see Mitchell Riggs going down below, trying to take the lead away. And now he's, well, at least trying to get second away from the 10 machine. He's trying to go from Jasmine Acosta. My apologies, that's a little bit of a yawn there. My apologies. There you see the 7 as well, going side by side. They're battling for the lead, and now the 7 getting the advantage, but Mitchell Riggs still trying to find an open space to pass for himself. And then he does find some open space as well, as he goes side by side in a battle for the lead against the 7. And now they're going 3 wide. A tough battle 3 wide coming in down the stretch. Jasmine Acosta now on the bottom as well. Now Acosta drafts up to the front, and she takes the lead for herself. There you see another driver coming in, going side by side in a battle for the lead. That is the 15 of Connor Breton. Connor Breton trying to take the lead away from the 22, now going, and here comes Leah Walker in the 42. These drivers going 3 wide, maybe even 4 wide down the bottom stretch. This Daytona track is really wide. A lot of things can happen in Daytona. There you see here the other drivers come. Leah Walker takes the lead. Here comes the 40 Nick Alton and the 16 of Ian Dutta. But Leia's going to put a block on both of those drivers. She's able to take it for herself, and we got ourselves our second wreck of the race. Caution comes out for the second time. Leah Walker can take the lead. Dutta trying to peek onto the outside, but Leah Walker takes the lead of the caution flag. Here's the second caution of the day. We had another wreck on the same corner. Jasmine Acosta, who led a couple laps today, gets involved in the incident along with Angel Navarro, the pole setter, and a couple drivers flipping, including the 28 rookie Mason Powers getting a hard hit on his own as well. There you see the 42 had to come down pit road during the second caution period, and I accidentally skipped over a bit of the restart because this new laptop I got is running much faster than the old computers I've ever had in my lifespan. This is much faster, and I did skip a bit of the restart as well, so my apologies. I do apologize for that. But anyway, 3 wide battle as a 31. Sean Harper briefly took the lead, but then here comes the 21 of Eric Powers going on the bottom, and a 3 wide battle. and Powers took the lead easily. Now the 33 Dylan Young looks to make an impact on his own as well. There you see the 40 Nick Alton, though he took second, but he got the lead away from the 21 Eric Powers, getting drafting home from the 17 of Brandon Nichols. It's a side-by-side battle, three-wide battle as Nichols goes on the bottom, getting drafting help from Leia Walker, going side-by-side. And Nichols clears the 40 machine, but Leia Walker peeking outside. There you see Roman Rahal in the 6, going down below as well. Going side, well, my apologies if I say side-by-side a little too much, but these guys are doing a lot of that today. There you see the 6, Roman Rahal, one of the final 4 drivers from last season. Still trying to make an impact, trying to get his first win of the season here at Daytona. Trying to make it to the final 4 for the 4th consecutive year. Well, no, actually 3rd consecutive year. My apologies. And it would be the 3rd consecutive season also he would be in the chase. But here comes veteran Dylan Young in the 33 going on the bottom, battling for the lead against the 6. Dylan Young has a bit more experience than Rahal, and now Young's going on the bottom, going side by side, and now the 33 clears the 6. He took the lead as you see some breathtaking views here at Daytona, and wow, this is a big screen and a lot of actions happening all in an instant. 33 takes the lead from everybody else. He clears everybody, 3-wide battle. And now you see a couple laps later, drivers starting to take pit stops as well. Will Dylan Young have to come in and stop? There you see the 40 Nick Altendorf trying to get the lead from Dylan Young in the 33. And unfortunately, Altendorf did not get the good run he needed. Well, some drivers coming out of pit road as well. As I said, we had green flag pit stops on the very last couple of laps. Leia Walker would take second away from Nick Alton, getting a high side. One of the very rare times a high side has actually worked at this in terms of a track. But here comes Leia Walker going for the lead against the 33. They're coming down to the final corner, but these drivers would have to pit. In fact, all 4 of those drivers battling for the win had to come down and pit along with many other drivers as well. There you see the 6, Roman Rahal. Rahal getting on the bottom. Now he retakes the lead, crossing the stripe. And there you see another driver, Mitchell Riggs, standing behind him. Roman Rahal and the other drivers would have to pit, but Mitchell Riggs would take the lead. The rookie would take the lead with just 3 laps to go. However, he would need to take a pit stop later, trying to battle with the lap car of Avi Sachs in the 1 machine. But then Riggs decided he had to come down pit road. He was running low on fuel. He still had a big lead heading down pit road, but coming off pit road, he took the stripe with 2 laps to go, still as the leader, even on pit road. Riggs is hoping that would just be enough for him to keep the lead. He's trying to do so, but here comes the lead lap cars, Dylan Young, who was scored in second. Now he's got it away as Dylan Young takes the lead from the 27 Mitchell Riggs, and Dylan Young would see the white flag as the leader with 1 lap to go. There you see other drivers, the 10 PJ Williams and the 40 Nick Alton still trying to battle for the win. They're still far behind, but they're still trying to have enough run against him for one of them to take the win for themselves. A 44 Jacob Lawler's also running in 4th as well. Lawler's returning in a full-time ride after being part-time last season. Now Lawler is now running for 2nd. Lap cars are approaching. I wonder if they're going to hit him on the final corner. Dylan Young still has the lead. Coming down to the final backstretch, as you see the 40 Alton's now second. He hangs on to 2nd. The lap car, Kyle Singer, and Dylan Young, I don't think has anywhere to go. He does not. Final corner. Alton and Lawler still trying to fight for the win down the line, and Dylan Young hangs on to win the Daytona 500. Despite a very big threat from the lap car, Kyle Singer, Dylan Young gets the win here in the Daytona 500 by just 4/1000th of a second. That's the final margin of victory for Dylan Young. Here's another view of it. It was pretty darn close. It looked like the lap car Kyle Singer was going to ruin his finish his win from the Daytona 500, but Dylan Young hangs on for the win and starts off his season by winning the Daytona 500, the Great American Race. Now, I got a little too pushy and accidentally skipped over the results, but I was able to get the results in the brief second I was pushed it. So here are the results from Daytona. So here are the results from the Daytona race. Sorry, well, it's not really that clear, not the clearest picture, but I skipped over it by accident, and I wasn't able to save those results for you guys. I'm still trying to get used to the new computer being faster, and I will try to be more careful next time. But anyway, your results on the top right of your screen. If it's too blurry for you, I apologize. I will post them on Facebook later. But anyway, we're headed to Pensacola for our next race, the UNHO Racers 555. Join us then.